welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 simple ways to refresh your home or to freshen up a space in your home. These are just little things that you can do, easy things that you can do that don't require a whole ton of effort to refresh a space, especially like spring, summertime. I find that that is often when I get this kind of renewed sense of energy to do little things around the house perhaps, and just freshen things up. This is the time of year to do it. But these things are quite easy. They don't require a whole ton of effort, but they can make a big difference to how a space or how your home feels. And I want to thank Ruggable for sponsoring today's video. I'll be chatting more about them in a few minutes, and let's get started. So number 1, I'm going to start with the basics, and that is to do a deep clean. But what I want to emphasize here is to focus on areas that often get missed. Areas like wiping down your walls if there's scuff marks on the walls, or your baseboards, these can get pretty dirty or scuffed up, or window sills, or even doors. These areas can sometimes get a little bit forgotten about when we are doing a clean around our house, but can make a big difference, especially when it comes to scuff marks or how dirty walls can get. Cleaning them up can actually make the paint even look fresher. Number 2 is to get creative with your houseplants and kind of how you display your houseplants. Some things that you can do is to put a couple of your houseplants into a new pot, into a new looking pot. Maybe you have a plant in just like a little plastic pot, but you could transfer it into a nice terracotta pot or another style of pot that you like that maybe has some color. That can be really fun. Another thing is hanging a plant in like a macrame plant hanger. This is lovely. I have this actually in our main floor bathroom, and it's just a really beautiful way to display a plant. Other things too are putting one of your plants in a plant stand. I have a little bamboo plant stand right over here by our back door that just kind of lifted it up off of the ground, especially if you have any plants like that are maybe a little bit bigger, but they're on the ground. But also moving your plants around into a different spot. However, you want to be really careful here that if you are moving a plant, that it's getting the same amount of light that it's used to. You don't want to just willy-nilly put a plant anywhere if you're moving it around. And on the topic of houseplants, if you haven't watered your houseplants in a little while, here's your reminder to do so. Definitely the best way to spruce them up. Number 3 is to wash your bed sheets regularly. Washing sheets is of course something that we all try to do. Definitely makes a space, your bedroom, feel so much nicer and fresher, but sometimes we can maybe forget to do them as often as we should be doing it. So something that I like to do is to put a reminder in my phone. So every 2 weeks, I have it in my calendar. I think it's every other Sunday. I get a little ping that reminds me to wash the sheets and some other like towels and cloths and stuff around the house. And there is honestly nothing better than getting into a bed with clean, fresh sheets, and making sure that we are washing them regularly is one of the best ways for us to kind of just consistently have that clean, fresh feeling, especially in our bedroom. So if anything, here's a reminder to wash your bed sheets maybe this weekend if you haven't for a few weeks. Number 4, this is definitely one of my favorite kind of fun projects to do every once in a while, and that is to paint a piece of furniture. This is such a great way to give life to a piece of furniture that you have, maybe an old piece of furniture, as opposed to getting rid of it or needing to buy something new. A coat of paint can go a long way in completely transforming the look of a piece of furniture that you have, whether that is a dresser or a type of cabinet, or maybe a side table, maybe chairs that you have. I mean, I've done so many different kinds of furniture kind of refurbishing projects over the years, and I love doing it. You can just get so creative with it. You can choose any color that you want, and it's like, you can switch it up if you need to or if you want to. Even changing the hardware on certain things around the house, whether that's your kitchen cabinets or on a dresser or something like that, just putting on new knobs can make a big difference in how that piece looks and feels in a space, and can give it a totally new look, totally new life. Getting a new rug for a space in your home is another fantastic way to add a new color or pattern or texture into that area of your home. I love rugs or different mats for the living room, the front entrance, the kitchen, maybe a hallway or a landing, even in the bathroom, having a nice bath mat or a nice little like bathroom rug. I just love rugs. They add such a cozy element to a home too. It's nice on the feet. So definitely getting a rug or switching up your rugs around your house, or even just moving a rug to a different area of your home can be a fun way to switch things up as well. I recently got a new rug, the flat woven warm sand rejute rug by Ruggable, which I really, really like because it's similar to jute in the way that it looks. I like the look of jute, but it is soft and it's smooth and it's not as like rough, or it doesn't shed in the same way that jute does. I have a couple of Ruggable's rugs. I have one in our living room here that I'm sitting on that I really like as well. And they're great because they are stain resistant, they're machine washable. The way it works is you get a rug pad and a rug cover, and you roll the cover on top of the pad, and that cover is what is machine washable. You can just take it off, throw it in the washing machine if you need to. They're just really versatile and kind of interchangeable rugs. And I do have a code for you if you want to check out Ruggable and maybe look at getting a new rug for a spot in your home. You can use the code Meghan Livingstone 10 for 10% off. I will leave a link for you below. Number 6 is to swap out your picture frames for a fresh look. Of course, the artwork that we have displayed in our home, you know, does a lot to give a space a certain look and vibe, but so can picture frames. Like, picture frames can really, you know, do a whole lot as well. I actually love just picture frames. I like shopping for picture frames and kind of finding unique ones. You know, if you think about having just like a simple black or white picture frame versus one that's maybe more ornate or has gold, or maybe one that's wood, it can just completely, you know, change the look of even the art that is being displayed inside of it, and certainly how it flows with your other decor or furniture. So picture frames are fun to play around with. I highly recommend checking out actually your local thrift store for just unique frames, inexpensive frames. You can often find some really fun ones there that don't cost a whole lot at all. And lastly, number 7, this is also a really easy thing that you can do to change and refresh the look of a space, and that is to rearrange furniture. And you know, this could be anything. It could be moving your dresser to a different corner or a cabinet, or moving your bed onto a different wall, or an accent chair that you have in your living room, kind of moving that around and just kind of playing around with a different arrangement of your furniture. We can also find ways to maybe make pieces a little bit more functional when we move them in a different way or to a slightly different spot in the house. This is just a really great way to, you know, change the look and feel of a space, or, you know, refresh the look of a space without needing to buy anything new or buying a new piece of furniture. And that is it for today's video. 7 simple ways to refresh your home. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything in particular that you like to do to kind of freshen up a space in a really easy way. I would love to hear from you, any of the tips that you have that you find helpful in your home. And that is it. And don't forget to check out Ruggable as well. Again, I have a discount code for you. Link is in the description box. And that is it. I will see you all in the next one.